Today's horoscope, Libra March 14, 2022. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The humdrum doesn't appeal to you today, and a creative detour can serve to refresh and reinvigorate you. The Sun and Neptune line up in your work and health sector, and you could feel the urge to put your imagination into practical use. There can be a significant and possibly alternative idea, mind-body health method, or program emerging now. Helping others or performing a valuable service can be satisfying activities. Look for hidden trends and themes, particularly with your work or efforts to help and support others. Instead of wasting time straying aimlessly from your priorities, consider taking a measured break or moments to refresh yourself. The moon heads into your social sector, stimulating your desire to connect with people, dreams, or causes that inspire you. Your love horoscope. What's stopping you from taking the initiative in your love life? Maybe it's with good reason, but before the moon concludes its journey through Cancer and your bossy 10th house of authority, it will meet with the Sun-Neptune in Pisces via your 6th house of healing, so something needs fixing. However, when considering the moon's opposition to powerhouse Pluto via your emotionally driven 4th house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, there could be a part of you that's struggling with expressing your true emotions. On another note, you may be choosing to prioritize your healing at this time. Your career horoscope. Try not to get lost in the sauce today. With the Sun conjunct Neptune in idealistic Pisces, you may find that your daily work routine takes on a dreamier tone. As you go about your day, you may struggle to stay on track or even be present. The mystical Pisces energy encourages you to daydream and dabble, instead of committing to a hardcore plan of action. So, instead of losing track of time, you could find a few projects to work on that inspire you. Prioritizing work that keeps you engaged is perfect for grounding yourself at work. Your finance horoscope. As the moon leads your career sector, this will do more than lead you with your professional instincts and imagination fueled and some work-life balance reminders. A friendly aspect of forces on the income and job fronts allows you to move into the Sun's final 7 days in your work sector with a new sense of confidence and a better sense of where the money is. Social life today. Personal relationships don't always run according to plan. Turbulent situations crop up again and again, requiring all your energy. Smaller arguments and conflicts seem to be pre-programmed. Keep calm and deal with this turmoil in a relaxed fashion. Your dating horoscope. Don't bother agreeing to disagree with a friend. It's differences of opinion that keep things interesting. Flirting tips. If you feel your romantic life needs re-evaluating, make an assessment of your personal life and understand what is positive, unique, and desirable about you, also what you want and why from a relationship. In this way you can create a sure and positive impression when you first meet others that they can respect. Lucky numbers 12, 15, 29, 33, 46. Your well-being horoscope. Starting all over again isn't always easy. Sometimes you need plenty of reassurance and coaxing. It may be time to look into changing your health habits to make them even healthier than they are. A child does easily let go of its favorite things. Similarly, the grown-up does not appreciate new suggestions about how to behave. Without balking, try to look into what recurring themes you have about food in your life. Remember that there's really no criticism involved, just loving reassessment and growth. Your daily numeroscope. Use the power of this day to help you become more organized and efficient. Chances are, meditation is something you know about and even do on a regular basis. If you can focus your thoughts during this meditative process on visualizing things the way you want them to be, they will eventually actualize in your reality. Simply picture things as you want them, and do this every day for a period of time. You'll be thrilled with the results. Daily Planetary Overview. The Sun and Neptune connect in Pisces this morning, causing confusing emotions and thoughts. Try to do a grounding activity to center yourself at that time. The dreaded Moon-Pluto opposition also takes place this morning, which means most of us could experience some major mood swings. And because we can all be easily manipulated during this transit, we are far more likely to want to, and succeed at, pushing each other's buttons. There could be a looming sense of hopelessness, and whatever we're feeling insecure about could be magnified, so don't be surprised if you're acting unusually jealous or sensitive too. The Moon moves into sociable Leo this afternoon, so hopefully we can at least put on a great show if we're feeling less than grounded at that time. That's because it's likely that we'll be in a bad mood for the rest of the night. Talking before you think, assuming things, jumping to conclusions they're all possible, and not in a good way. You're likely to not only have a short fuse, but also be very aggressive about it. This is not a great time for business deals, and relationships could suffer during this period. Sky for today. In the early morning, the Sun and Neptune align in Pisces. This once-a-year transit dissolves the ego, helping us to connect with our mystical nature. This influence can be healing if our hearts have hardened to others, or if we have sacrificed our softness in the belief that we must always be strong and resilient. However, this aspect also distorts boundaries that may be legitimately erected to keep those at bay who would exploit our generosity and kindness. We can fall victim to guru types who claim to have the answers now, particularly those whose spiritual guise makes them appear harmless. This signature factors into the upcoming Virgo full moon, so seek to be compassionate as well as discerning in your relationships. Chase your dreams, embrace your inner magic, and exercise your creativity. After sunup, Cancer Moon opposes Pluto in Capricorn, stimulating intense emotions. We can be compelled to act manipulatively, a subconscious response to feeling powerless. Our judgment is not fundamentally sound now, so we should avoid placing ourselves in dangerous situations or entertaining toxic relationships just to prove we can handle them. The Moon then enters a void period lasting until the early afternoon. Delay confrontations and even settling disagreements until after the Moon ingresses into a new sign.